Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm pretty excited because I'm going to be attempting to rank the new reverse retros. Now I apologize in advance for the length of this video. I'm going to try my best. After I uploaded the video yesterday, about an hour after, I went and just kind of roughly wrote down ranking the jerseys. So I haven't looked at this since. I want to kind of see if things changed. I also, when I got home from work about 9 hours later, I did one of the tier lists, and they kind of match up, which is pretty awesome. So we'll kind of get into this, and I'll kind of give a little bit of reasoning behind it. I know I'm going to end up rambling and going on as I'm doing right now. So we'll pretty much get right into this, starting off with number 31. Alright, so at number 31, I have the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't like it. I think this is a terrible jersey, and that's not because I'm not a big Leafs fan or anything like that. I just think this is a terrible look. The logo seems way too big. I don't know if that's an issue with the size of maybe the model wearing the jersey, but I don't think it is. The logo looks absolutely ridiculously big. Yeah, I just don't like this jersey. I don't like the gray in it. I think that's almost seems forced a little bit. The number on the back of the jersey looks like a weird shade of either like really dark blue or almost black, like steel gray or something. I don't like that. I'm glad they didn't use the actual logo from 1970. It's kind of more of along the lines of like the 67 logo, which is what I would have liked to have seen. I would have liked to have seen the white version of the 1967. I think that one would have been a lot better and a lot more liked by Leafs fans, because it seems like a lot of Leaf fans don't even like this jersey. So I kind of don't feel too bad about having them this low, because I do think they're pretty bad. Alright, at number 30, I feel like this one is not going to be really well liked, but I have the Winnipeg Jets. I don't like it. I really don't. The logo is pretty much the same one that they've had on the past two Heritage jerseys, whether it was the Heritage Classic or the white one from a few years ago that they wore. I was really kind of hoping that they would have went with the Timo Solani era. I'm not opposed to it being gray. I actually made a gray Jets jersey in NHL 20, and I think gray works for the Jets. I do. This particular jersey, though, I'm not a huge fan of. I do think going with the like say the 1990 template would have been a lot better. I think that's time for that jersey to come back. We haven't seen that one yet, so for me, this one was a miss. And the logo, I don't like it either on this one. I feel like it kind of gets washed out a little bit. I appreciate the efforts. I think it's a solid effort, but for me, this one is a complete swing and a miss. Alright, up next, number 29. This one pains me. This one I was fully expecting to have up in the top 3. Detroit. I was so excited when this reverse retro thing started coming out in January of this past year. And man, I was so excited for a 1934 to 61 version come out. They literally, I don't get what this jersey is. It literally looks like a practice jersey. There's not even any like really cool detailing in like the gray on the sleeve. So I think this one is a huge miss. I know a lot of people probably would not have been happy if I got the one that I even wanted, but even that one would have been a improvement over what we got here. I want to know where the gray idea came from. Like, where did they have that? I know in the Centennial jersey that they had gray, but it was a very minor thing. And that's not the jersey that they were reversing, so it shouldn't be in there. I know it's supposed to be the 98 jersey, so maybe since they won the Stanley Cup, maybe that could be where the silver came from. I don't know. But either way, I'm not a fan. Alright, but at number 28, we have, again, a team that I thought was going to be in the top 5. The Dallas Stars. Now, I feel like this one is seen as a bit of a miss from almost everyone here. Stars fans, hockey jersey fans, hockey fans just in general. They were so close to giving us what we wanted, and just didn't happen. Now, even the worst thing about this is that today I saw on Twitter that the Dallas Stars will be wearing white gloves and white pants just to make this even all the more worse. At least with the black gloves and black pants, I thought it could have looked potentially decent on the ice. Not anymore. I really wish the star outline would have been in black. I know probably most people were hoping it would be in green, but either one of those at this point would have been better. The logo's really washed out. I don't know. They were so close. That's what makes it worse, is they just kind of teased us and then left. Even honestly, if we got the one that was not the star design, but like the one that they had during '99, the white version of that, even that would have been a better improvement. Well, I guess it would have had to have been the black one, and then they reversed that. But man, for me, this one is a terrible miss, and I'm so sad that it is, because I'm not a huge fan of the new third jersey, and I thought they were going to kind of salvage that with this, but both for me are kind of a miss, so I'm pretty disappointed with Dallas right now. Alright, so at number 27, kind of like Winnipeg, I feel like this one is a fan favorite, and a lot of people seem to really like this one. I don't. I'm talking about the New Jersey Devils. I have zero interest in a green Devils jersey. I know Devils fans are seemingly really excited about this, and wear it for a nice, ugly Christmas sweater. So, I don't know. For me, I just never had any desire to see a green Devils jersey. I always wanted to see a black one. I know not everyone's going to agree. Pretty much everyone and their grandma has a black hockey jersey. So, I get it. At the same time, though, for me, this one is a huge miss, and don't really have a whole lot else to say. Alright, so at number 26, I have the Philadelphia Flyers. And honestly, I liked this one kind of at the start. I don't dislike it by any means. I just kind of feels like there's something missing, I think, almost with it. I can't quite put my finger on it. When I originally did this, I had them ranked a little bit higher, but after looking at them throughout the night, I don't know. It's just something not there. I don't know what it is. I don't know if anyone else agrees with that or what, but for me, solid jersey, but yeah, it's just not doing it for me. That's as simple as that, really. Alright, so number 25, the Chicago Blackhawks. I'm not sure how Blackhawk fans feel about this, and I'm not really sure. This one kind of seems to be a little bit all over the place. People who seem to really like it, and a lot of people who seem to not really like it. So I'm definitely kind of curious to see what you guys think. Especially Blackhawk fans. Nick, if you're watching, let me know what you think, because I get it. Chicago's kind of running out of jerseys at this point. There's not a whole lot else to do. Now Chicago pretty much just reversed their 1940 jersey, the white version that had the big numbers on the front and no logo. They just reversed that into black and put a logo on it. So they pretty much created a new jersey. They've never worn this before. I guess technically that's true of all these pretty much. But yeah, for me it's not quite what I wanted. I was really hoping to get the black version of their regular home jersey. Call it the reverse retro from, I don't know, 2003 or whatever. Or they're pretty much their Winter Classic that they had, what was it, 2 years ago now. Just bring out the white version of that. Maybe change the logo from white to black to white. Whatever. So that pretty much would be their regular jersey from 1926, their first jersey. But for me, this one is a bit of a miss. Don't hate it by any means, but probably have no intention of buying it. I do like the logo in the circle, but Alright, so number 24, the Los Angeles Kings. Again, not really what I was hoping for at all. I was definitely hoping for the coat of arms logo. I was definitely hoping for purple, which I got, black and silver, which I didn't really get. This is going to be one of the ones I think that will grow on me once I actually see it on ice and in a game, whether it's on TV, probably not in person, but on TV I will probably come around to liking this, but at the moment it's just not doing it for me. The logo looks weird. I was never honestly a huge fan of that particular logo. I think they have better logos. So yeah, for me this one's I don't know. I don't know really how to feel about this. Again, I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's just kind of meh. But moving on. Alright, number 23. The Carolina Hurricanes, Hartford Whalers, whatever they're called right now. Now don't get me wrong. This jersey is gorgeous. When I see people putting this jersey at number 1 or number 2 or in their top 3 or 4, I don't blame them. I really don't. It's a fantastically beautiful jersey. My issue with it is they already brought out the Hartford Whalers jersey already. They've honored their past. I feel like it's important to do that and keep doing it going forward. I don't think you need to do it every season, and I don't think you need a new Hartford Whalers jersey. I will probably be trying to buy this one, I'm not going to lie. I think I like this one better than the green one that they brought back 2 years ago now. So the jersey is fantastic, but I think at this time, Carolina, I feel like I can speak as a Carolina fan. Like, I love the Hurricanes. I think they could potentially be my favorite team. Between them and the Rangers. And I feel like I'm qualified to say this right now as a Hurricanes fan. We want our own identity. They've had better success as the Carolina Hurricanes than they ever could have dreamed of as the Hartford Whalers. The Hartford Whalers were not a great success in the NHL. So that's why they're in Carolina. I know there's other reasons, obviously, but as a Hurricanes fan, I think they should just kind of move on and be able to create their own new identity and keep going on the Hurricanes legacy, not trying to, go with the Whalers identity and their legacy. But that's just me. All right, so number 22, Washington Capitals. Again, I just did not get what I wanted. I know I sound really kind of needy and dramatic, I guess. I didn't get what I want, but I didn't. I was really, really hoping that they would go with the old color scheme. I know some Caps fans hated the black, blue, copper, white era. I completely understand that, but for me, growing up, that was the jersey that I associated with them with. I think, for me, this Capitals jersey would have been better in white. A white version of this would be really, really cool. But we got what we got, and I'm sure this one, kind of like LA, will grow on me over time. That Capital logo, though, is massive. Like, it is huge looking at that picture. So for me, I'm not sure I'll end up getting this one. There is still rumors of a new third jersey coming for the Capitals, so fingers crossed I get the color scheme that I want. I would love to see the white Capitol building come back. Well, as the reverse retro, that's the one I was kind of hoping for, was the white Capitol building. I know Ovechkin really wants the rookie jersey that he would have wore to come back. I want to see Backstrom in that. I want to see, Kuznetsov and Orlov wear that jersey. But I don't hate it as much as I thought I was going to. But for me, I do think this one is a huge miss, to be honest. Alright, so number 21, I believe that's what number we're on right now, the Minnesota Wild. Minnesota North Stars. Now, don't get me wrong, I love that they're using the North Stars templates. It's a bit different from the Hartford, Carolina thing, where the Wild have not done this yet, and they have their own logo on there. It's not the North Stars logo. Having said that, though, I do think this one is a bit of a miss in the fact that, not that they're using the North Stars colors, I just think the North Stars had better jersey templates than the 1978 version that they're using here. And on top of that, while I do love the Wild logo, I think it is one of the best ones out there, I would have really loved to have seen that shoulder logo, that M, on the front crest. I think that would have been even a little bit more appropriate, since the North Stars just had an N. Why not have the Wild just put the M on there? I think that would have been really, really cool and a little bit closer to what the North Stars jersey would have been, while still maintaining the Wild's identity. So for me, a little bit of a two thing there with the jersey template. I think could have been better, and the logo choice could have been better. But overall, very solid, and I'm happy that this look is here. And I know Wild fans and hockey jersey fans are going to love this. Alright, so at number 20, the Columbus Blue Jackets. I was definitely disappointed that they didn't have the Stinger shoulder logo, but that's a minor thing. I'm not going to hold it too much there. I think it's just weird for me to see the Blue Jackets in blue. I never really liked that logo back in the day when that was like their main logo. I thought it was terrible. I much prefer their current logo. Having said that, though, I I really appreciate the effort. I think it's going to look fantastic on the ice. I am happy that they reversed the pants on this jersey. From going from mostly red with a little stripe of blue to mostly blue with a little stripe of red. I think that'll help kind of contrast the jersey in a nice way. And yeah, it's not bad, but I'm going to wait till I see it on the ice before I kind of make a final call on this one. Alright, so number 19, the San Jose Sharks. This one is interesting. I like the template that they used. I was a big fan of that jersey when I was a kid. The gray is kind of cool. I kind of feel like something's missing with this one. Sort of like Philadelphia. There's just something that's not quite getting me there with this one. And I don't know what it is. I like the old logo. I'm happy that's back. It's got everything I like. I feel like it looks weird. Alright, number 18, the Nashville Predators. I'm kind of conflicted on this. I love it, but I kind of hate it at the same time. And I don't know how to feel about this, so it's kind of in that lower middle area. I really am curious to see if I'm praying that they don't wear yellow pants with this. That will look terrible. The one thing I did kind of find odd with this Nashville one is it says they're doing the reverse retro from the 1998 version, but it's actually probably more of the reverse of the 2005 version, just simply based on the shoulder patch alone. That was not the original shoulder patch in 1998. That was the shoulder patch that they introduced in 2005. I don't think I've seen anyone call that out yet. Alright, so number 17, the Boston Bruins. I didn't like the jerseys that they had during the 80s anyway. Every time I saw a hockey card or highlight packages with that jersey, I didn't think they were very nice. The poor little meth bear on the shoulder looked terrible. Still does. It's really kind of cool and nostalgic to see that come back. I do think a lot of people were hoping for a updated Winnie the Pooh jersey. I did because I just wanted to be able to get that jersey, but I'm kind of happy they didn't because my wallet will thank me later. I have no really need to get this particular Boston jersey. It's not bad, but it's not great. I would have preferred to see like the third jersey from 2008 come back in a different color. Maybe do a white version of that or a yellow version of that. I think that could have been kind of interesting. But overall, Boston, solid job. We'll see how it looks on the ice. Alright, so at number 16, I did have this one a little bit higher, but over the course of the day, looking at it and looking at other jerseys, I kind of decided to drop this down a bit. The Edmonton Oilers. Now this one is a bit of a missed opportunity again for me. I feel like that's kind of a broken statement at this point. I keep saying it, but there's some that just are swing and a miss. There's 31 teams, 31 new jerseys. They're not all going to be winners. This one is not a winner. I was really hoping for the orange logo, kind of more reminiscent of their WHA days. Didn't really get that. I thought a white version of the McFarland jersey would have been really cool to see as well. Didn't get that. That's alright, but this one's just kind of a little bit lackluster. Not too much different from their regular road jersey at the moment. Just orange shoulders instead of blue. I think it looks fine. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not an ugly jersey in my opinion. It's just alright. Alright, so at number 15 we have the, where is it? Florida Panthers. Now this is the one that I'm really kind of torn on almost the most. I'm not sure if I love it, I'm not sure if I hate it. I clearly like it, and I will definitely be curious to see this one on ice because I think this one on the ice will look much better than it does in the picture. Again, kind of depending on what they do with the whole uniform. Are they going to switch the pants to red, or are they going to leave them navy? Things like that. That always comes into my mind, at least for me. The striping is really, really cool. I'm happy that logo's back. I do wish it was breaking the stick, though. I think that would have made it even better. But overall, very solid by the Panthers. Alright, so number 14, Vegas Golden Knights. I had this one a little bit higher as well, but kind of dropped down a little bit throughout the day. I like the jersey. I like seeing a red Vegas jersey. I like seeing the secondary logo as the main logo on this one. I think it kind of ticks all the boxes. I honestly, personally like it almost better than their new third jersey, the gold one. I really don't have anything bad to say about it. It's just maybe that I'm not quite in love with it as I thought I was going to be. Nothing against the jersey itself. I just think there's better ones out there. Alright, so number 13, the St. Louis Blues. Now this is one that I was expecting to have near the bottom, in the bottom 5, to be honest. And I actually quite like it. I actually really, really like it. The red pops really nicely, and I'm thoroughly impressed. I didn't think I was going to like it at all, and St. Louis has proved me wrong. We'll see if we end up getting a white version of this at some point down the road, but for right now, I think it looks fantastic in red. Alright, we're at number 12. Now this one, people are probably going to stop watching after this because I will lose all credibility here. And you guys notice I'm wearing the Islanders jersey, and you're probably just waiting for me to tell you where they were because everyone seems to have them in the bottom. Not everyone likes this jersey. Most people hate this. And I get it. I completely understand why. I'm trying to see it from both sides. Fans wanted the fisherman jersey, or they just wanted, new striping or the orange numbers on the back. They wanted something different. This is very, very similar to their home jersey. The white and orange stripe is flipped. Nothing groundbreaking there. They took out the royal blue and put in navy. Again, nothing groundbreaking there. This is pretty much their home jersey from the mid 2000s, 2005 era. It's very, very similar to that. Doesn't have the little 4 stripe shoulder patch. I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed. I did want the fisherman jersey to come back in some way, shape, or form. I was really, really hoping for that. I did not expect that though. The reason I like this is because I think it is a better version of their home jersey. A lot of people will be like, it's the same jersey. I get why they're coming from that, but I honestly, when I look at jerseys, I almost see every little detail. It's not the same jersey. The collar, super small, but is way better on this jersey. The home jersey that they have right now, the collar on that with the laces looks really, really shitty. It looks terrible. Honestly, terrible. This one, it's a pretty nice collar as far as Adidas collars are concerned. I do prefer the navy blue. Same with for the Edmonton Oilers. I prefer the navy blue over the more royal blue color. So for me, that's a win. Now, why are people so mad about this is because it's not too creative. I'm not going to lie. But seeing it from the Islanders' perspective, there's one reason why this is like this. And it's super simple. Lou Lamoriello. When he's in charge, you're not doing anything fun or creative. He is the most old school hockey person in the game right now. He makes Brian Burke look like a new-aged hippie. You can't have facial hair. He doesn't like numbers above 30. When you're at the practice rink or the team arena, you have to be in your team's gear, which, that one's kind of understandable, but there's no wiggle room whatsoever. He doesn't really like third jerseys or specialty jerseys at all to begin with, so to even get him to do this is a minor miracle. So, before you lash out too much on the Islanders and the creative team behind this one, think about who they're trying to please here. It's Brian Burke. Sorry, not Brian Burke. It's Lou Lamoriello. And I don't see the Fishermen ever coming back with that man in charge. And for me, it's a nice looking jersey. It's not an ugly jersey by any means. So I do have it pretty high here at number 12. But moving on, number 11. Alright, number 11, I have the New York Rangers and the Statue of Liberty jersey. Now this one is nice. It's not quite as nice as I feel like as their regular Navy Statue of Liberty jersey. Not a whole lot has changed. Obviously the forearms are no longer red. They are now like a dark navy blue, which looks really nice. I saw a picture of what the uniform will look like. It's going to have very similar gloves to what Columbus would wear. I think Columbus has a little bit more gray on their glove. Kind of get Columbus vibes, but getting sidetracked. It's a very, very nice jersey, and I'm super excited, and I will definitely be trying to buy this one at some point as well. Yeah, I think this one is going to look fantastic on the ice. So I'm super excited as a Rangers fan. Alright, so number 10, the Vancouver Canucks. Now this is pretty unique, pretty interesting, and I'm happy that it's kind of coming back. I was honestly not expecting their gradient jersey. I was very surprised, pleasantly surprised. I think it looks really nice. I think this one will look fantastic on the ice in full uniform. I think it'll be one of the ones that looks even better kind of as the full uniform in a game than it does as a jersey by itself. I'm super excited to see it. I'm definitely looking forward to being able to add another Canucks jersey into my collection. I'll definitely be getting an Adam Gaudette one, I believe, and I really don't have anything else to say, good or bad. I really like it. I would have really been curious to see the Flying V come back, but like almost in a white version of that, if that is even at all possible. I would be really curious to see a concept of that. I think a white Flying V would have been really, really unique and interesting, but I'm very happy with what we got for Vancouver. It's in the top 10. I really, really like it. So Vancouver, you did a great job. All right, number 9. This is one that pleasantly surprised me, and I feel like it surprised a lot of people. Not in terms of what we were getting. We knew we were probably getting this back in January. But the Montreal Canadiens, that blue jersey is really nice. The shade of blue looks fantastic as a main color. Canadiens fans, I know 2 Canadiens fans between Neil and my friend Brandon. They both seem to like it, seemingly. I think they both like it. I think it's fantastic. I really don't have anything bad to say about the jersey itself. I will kind of mention, like Vancouver, I would have been really curious to see what a 1910 to 1911 jersey would have looked like. You know, the red and green jersey, bring that out, but in like a white version. I think that would have been really, really cool. And hopefully something down the line I can see on the ice for the Montreal Canadiens, but for right now, this is really, really unique, and it's not really unique, I guess, but it's still really, really nice, and I think it's fantastic. But Montreal, please bring back that 1910 look. If you're not going to bring out the 1909 look, the 1910 look would be fantastic, please. All right, so number 8, the Ottawa Senators. Now this one, I'm surprised it's this high, to be honest. It's literally just their new jersey that they just introduced this, 3 weeks ago. It's just a red version of that, and I think it works. It's really, really solid. And looking at the picture that Adidas released, I don't know what it is. It's really sharp to me. I can't really explain it, to be completely honest. It definitely gives me, Alexei Yashin vibes, even though he would have been probably wearing the black version of this, but I love it. I'm not going to say too much because I'm going to ramble on, but Ottawa, you did a really, really good job here. All right, so the top 7. Now, normally everyone always does this since the top 5 list, but for me, this is a 7 jersey race here. And from number 7 all the way up to number 1, you could argue with me that any of these ones could be number 1, and I wouldn't have anything bad to say about that. I think all of these next 7 are absolutely fantastic, and I will definitely be trying to get these particular 7. If I can't get any of them, there's 2 in particular that I really want, but these next 7, man, Adidas did a fantastic job. All right, so at number 7, Colorado Avalanche. This is fantastic. Absolutely near perfection of this is astonishing. One thing I'm definitely kind of curious to see is what the actual uniform on ice will look like, because we saw that picture with the blue gloves that Nathan McKinnon had on Instagram or whatever. Are they going to be wearing blue pants? I hope not. I think that will look terrible. They have to be wearing not navy, but like the red pants, like maroon or burgundy, whatever the hell that color is. Yeah, this one is unbelievably gorgeous. And I know a lot of people will have this at number 1. I can't argue with that logic. I think it's just spectacular. And I will definitely be trying to add this into my collection because I need another Avalanche jersey so I can get Burakovsky and Belmar on a jersey. And still have room to get my Rantanen jersey done as well. But very, very fantastic from the Colorado Avalanche. All right, so at number 6, I have the Buffalo Sabres. This one was a pleasant surprise to me. I was not really expecting this one at all. But once I saw the teaser picture that Adidas put out with the goat head, as it's known, on the shoulder, I kind of figured we might get the swords on the front. I didn't think they would do it, though. I really, really didn't. Having said that, they went ahead and they did it, and it looks fantastic. This is not really what I was expecting. I was kind of almost expecting like a gold jersey from them with just their main logo, or I guess a yellow jersey. So I'm very, very happy with this, and It looks fantastic in this color scheme, and I'll definitely be trying to add this one into the collection. Again, keep in mind, from 1 to 7, all of these for me are essentially a 7-way tie for number 1, to be honest. But number 5, the Calgary Flames. Unbelievable. I was slightly nervous when the first kind of teaser trailers kind of came out with it, just showing like the back of the jersey with a number, and it was kind of like a cartoon version, and you didn't see any striping, just like 2 colors. I was nervous to see this in black because I thought they were going to take away the red stripe here and make that white, and I thought that would have looked really, really bad. They didn't do that. They made it black instead of red, and I think it looks fantastic. Having said that, I would have rather preferred to see a white flaming horse. I think I put a picture up on Instagram of a concept that I saw that someone did, and I thought it looked fantastic. So I would have rather have gotten that because I do like white jerseys better. But I have really nothing to complain about, and I will definitely be trying to add this one into my collection as soon as I can. A Markstrom jersey like this would look fantastic. So Calgary did a really, really good job, and Adidas also did a really good job. Alright, number 4, I have the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, when this jersey was being used by the Tampa Bay Lightning, but in a black version, in the 2004 era, I did not like it. I don't really like that logo. I think it's kind of cool to see it come back. I did like the more modernized version of it in 2007 that would have came out. But overall, this is a very, very solid. It is very reminiscent of the Storm jersey, which I would love to see come back at some point. I think this might be the closest that we get to it, and that's fine with me. I think this is out of this world beautiful, and I will definitely be trying to get this one in the collection as well. Alright, number 3. I was kind of debating doing this one 3 or 4, but I kind of, like I said, 1 through 7, it doesn't really much matter the order, to be completely honest, but number 3, I have the Anaheim Ducks. Now, the Wild Wing, or the Mighty Wing, whatever the hell you want to call it, I don't care. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Don't get me wrong, it's ugly. There's a reason why it didn't last very long in 1995. I do like this white version better than the teal version, simply based on the fact that I do like white jerseys typically always more. So for that reason, that definitely helps this one. But it's just so unique and so different, and it opens the opportunity for jersey collectors to be able to add a jersey that is very sought after into their collection. And I hope I'm one of the lucky ones to get this. I think Ben is supposed to be getting this. I hope he does, because if he does, I'm really, really hoping I can get it. I know he's probably extremely busy. I emailed him yesterday, not to inquire about any of these jerseys really, but just to kind of see what his day was like. And he's busy as hell. Over 200 emails that he has to kind of get back to, and I couldn't even imagine what he's going through right now in terms of the low supply and the high demand of these jerseys. So, Ben, keep up the good work, man. Alright, 1 and 2. Number 1, number 2. The one that I put at number 2, I was expecting to be number 1. So, number 2, the Pittsburgh Penguins. I friggin' love this jersey. This one has potential to be my favorite jersey of all time when this is kind of all said and done. I can't not like it. You know I love my word mark jerseys. You know I love the jerseys that have the name going down diagonally. And this jersey that it is doing the reverse retro for is one of the first jerseys that got me into liking hockey. The Pittsburgh Penguins during the 90s were my favorite team. They're my favorite team up until about 2010. So I have a huge love for Pittsburgh jerseys. My favorite jersey of all time at the moment I'd probably say would be their original white 1967 jersey. This Pittsburgh jersey, again that they're kind of reversing from the 93 to 97 era, is just so nostalgic to me, and I love seeing it in white because I think it improves it, because I do like white jerseys better. I do like the shoulder logo. I was kind of disappointed, but not surprised at all that the Robo Penguin logo was not on this jersey. And I'm definitely not surprised that we're not getting the Robo Penguin jersey in any shape or form. If the rumors are true that Mario Lemieux hates that jersey, or that logo, we're probably not going to be seeing it for a while. So I really, really like the skating penguin without the triangle. I think that is a better logo than with the triangle. So Pittsburgh did a fantastic job. I know this jersey is going to be low on a lot of people's lists, but for me personally, it's very, very high. And this will be one of the ones that I am willing to pay full price for. There's only 2 on here that I would be willing to pay full price for. The other one is number 1, the Arizona Coyotes. And I actually almost already bought this one yesterday on pre-sale. Fortunately, rent has to come first. I know, it sucks, but it is what it is, unfortunately. And I'm going to be so hurt if I can't get this jersey without being too dramatic. This jersey is gorgeous. I love this jersey as a kid. As a little 10-year-old, 9-year-old, I love this jersey in green. And to see it in purple, I was kind of hesitant, but I kind of think I almost like it a little bit more. I'll have to wait and see how it actually looks on the ice. But I really hope the Coyotes make the playoffs and wear this jersey in the playoffs. And we have to see this jersey go against the Ducks' new white jersey. I think that is a must. But that pretty much does it for this, guys. Thank you again very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Let me know which ones you guys like, which ones you guys hate, where I'm wrong, where you might agree with me. I am already awaiting the Islanders' comments, and let me know what your favorite team did. I'm really, really, honestly, genuinely curious. But that pretty much does it for this. I'll show actually the tier that I put together. I did this not too long before filming this, so hopefully it matches up pretty close to what I'm going with here. But thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys do want to check me out on Instagram as well, I'll leave a link to that in the description as always. And if not, I will see you guys again soon. Take care.